Can you believe what an amazing time we live in? I mean, it has never been easier for just regular old girls like me to start and grow a business online, have an international business actually, and be very profitable. So, hi, I'm JoDitt. I'm the founder of JoDitt Designs and the Fruitful Creativity Studio. I'm an Amazon best-selling author and the host of a membership which helps women to connect with God through creativity. I've been blogging online for many years and a bunch of other things, and I just love the technology that's available to us to be able to have more time freedom and not be stuck in a 9 to 5 job, but be able to work around our lives, our kids, to be able to go to their activities. My kids are grown now, but I have grandkids, so to be able to keep my grandkids and do things with them and not be stuck in that 9 to 5 job, 5 days a week, all the time, things like that. Even though it's never been simpler, it is not always that easy to have a thriving business. And so that's where I want to help other women to be able to have that freedom as well. I have learned a lot of things and realized that there can be a whole lot that you've got to learn and that you've got to do and actually do the things and create the product and write the copy and build the website and do the marketing and all the things. But I am so excited that I have found this new business model that takes care of the majority of that for you. And so that's why I'm so excited to tell you about the Legacy Builders program with Michelle O'Neill. And the cool thing about it is she has done most of the work for you. It is a game changer, let me tell you. If I'd had this many years ago, I would have jumped in, and I know I'd have been way further ahead than I am now. I'm just going to let Michelle tell you about it in her own words because she is really awesome at it.
Welcome, everybody. So real quick, before I pass it over to Victoria, I just want to share something with you guys real quick. So this is exactly what we're going to be talking about today is how they went from 0 to 6 figures. Many of them, you guys, you're going to hear about how they mastered that 2-hour workday, what they did in their 2 hours. You're going to hear about their proven strategies, and you're going to hear this again from the top digital marketers inside our community. But real quick, I need you to screenshot this because we are not giving you any income claims. We're not saying you can do what we've done. We're just going to share with you what we have done and the benefits it's done for us. So what I want to do is I just want to pass it over, you guys, to Victoria real quick here. You guys, this is really fun because Victoria is actually moving right now. And because of her success in digital marketing is why she could afford to buy a home. So Victoria, I'll just let you take it away, my friend.
Thank you. Yes, like literally when Michelle says moving, I mean we have the movers there. I don't know if you guys can see this, but they are like moving our stuff right now. So that's why I'm in the car because it's just boxes and chaos inside the house. But yes, so my name is Victoria. I'm a busy boy mama. Okay, I've got 3 little boys. 2 of them are special needs. One is a tiny tot tornado. My husband's active duty army, and praise the Lord, he was able to come home and like help with this. So I'm not doing it all alone. But I was the mama that always wanted to find a way to work from home so that I could make a really good income, stay home, and raise my kids, right? And I tried all the things. I tried affiliate marketing. I tried like those emails, like the click emails. But I did MLM, multi-level marketing, for 7 years. Tell me in the comments who has ever done any kind of network marketing. Just say me if this is you, because if so, you probably understand the amount of work that went into that, right? So I was glued to my phone doing all of the cold messaging, those like copy paste, hey girl messages, the parties, the follow-ups, the recruiting, all to try to make a small fraction of somebody else's dream, right? So I was making 25 to 50% of somebody else's company, not of their company. Wow, that would be amazing. But of my own sales. And so I did that for 7 years, and I thought that that was the only way that I could work from home and still be with my kids. But in reality, I was with my kids, but I wasn't present. I was glued to my phone doing all those things. Okay. And so then I started to have my own online boutique because I wanted to have my own thing where I was making 100% profit. What happened for me was I wanted to get so far away from social media, which was why I did my own online boutique, right? But I still was not making a significant income that I could live off of. And so I was still on social media, and I saw this girl talking about how she made 40 grand in 2 months doing this digital marketing thing. And I immediately went, that sounds too good to be true. There's no way that's real, because I've done network marketing for so long and I know how much work went into that, you know? And so I'm like, no, this 2-hour workday, there's no way this is real. And it's because society says you need to work more to make more. You know what I mean? And so I just kind of started digging in, and I started listening, and my curiosity started piquing. And I was in a position where this was a Hail Mary for us. I had not made a sale in my online boutique for 6 weeks. And I said, something's got to give. We need to make something happen. And so I dove in, and I know myself, I have a CEO mentality, right? And I'm like, I'm going to make this work. I'm going to make $1,200 a month, y'all. I went into this $1,200 a month was my goal. In my first month, I made $29,000, which is more than I've ever made in a year. By 5 months, I hit my first 6 figures. And now, oh my gosh, Michelle, I didn't tell you this. I'm 2 sales away from 400 grand. I'm like right there. And it's crazy because this summer I've been so unplugged because we've had the move and my kids are home, and I just wanted to be present. And this summer alone, while the kids were out of school, I made 75 grand, you guys, while I've just kind of hardly worked, because I've learned the 2-hour process. So this is what I love so much about this program. Okay. The thing with Legacy Builders is it is Barney style, broken down for you step by step, where we're giving you videos every single day saying, do this on day 1, this on day 2, this on day 3, walking you through how to start to generate a 6-figure income. You just need to have the will and the coachability and the commitment to be able to do it, because the people that are committed and are coachable, they're seeing massive success. And the other thing that I love about this is you are never alone here, because you are literally being mentored by 6- and 7-figure income earners. So if you are coachable, and if you are committed and able to be consistent and follow a proven process, it's proven for a reason, y'all. And this can take you from 0 to hero. It has literally transformed my entire life. And yeah, we're buying, we're moving down to a brand new construction house that we just built on a private, in a golf community, y'all. Whose life am I living? It's crazy. So yeah, that's my little story.
Oh, I love that so much. So real quick, before you go back to moving, if you could give one piece of advice to people that have never launched into the digital space, what would that one piece of advice be for them?
Oh my goodness. I'm so glad you asked this. The biggest piece of advice that I could give anybody is plug into the training, because we have so many people who have started at 0. And so for me, even though I had that MLM background, I did everything on Facebook, but I personally wanted to learn how to market on TikTok. And so I left that following behind, and I started a brand new account at 0, and I followed the training to make my 6-figure income on TikTok. So my best piece of advice is just plug in, because you have all the tools and all the resources right at your fingertips. You just have to learn the marketing strategies to be able to make an income.
So good. Yes. Thank you so much. And thank you for sharing, and congratulations and 400K. Isn't that awesome? So next, you guys, I want to pass it off to Ashley and see if Ashley can share. She is a mama, and I don't know if her kids are awake, but Ashley, are you able to share, my friend?
I have one kiddo who's awake, and I'm about to run out the door to grab the other 2 from preschool. So I've got a couple minutes. Perfect timing.
Okay. Perfect. Thank
So
you.
You guys, I am like Daryl is this close and Victoria is this close to all these milestones. I'm literally this close to my first six figures. I'm at $98,000 doing this, which is incredible. Like it feels insane. Like Daryl said, it feels surreal. You guys, I'm a hot mess mama. I put this in the pockets of my day. I had been in healthcare for 15 years. My oldest daughter is 5 years old. I knew nothing other than like, you go to work, you leave your kids. I had so much mom guilt. I missed the first 4 Christmases of my oldest daughter's life, and it broke my heart. But I didn't know that there was any other way. I've always been super independent, all about out there picking up overtime, climbing those ladders until I had kids. And then I was like, how in the world am I supposed to leave this tiny little baby at the daycare? Like I didn't have kids for somebody else to raise them. So my final straw was after baby number 3. I was still working full time. And it kind of just dawned on me that this isn't the American dream. Like I'm busting my butt, I'm picking up all the overtime, but I'm still drowning in debt. I'm still drowning in all this mom guilt. So what's the point? Like why? And then my last straw was my son needed a medical procedure that insurance didn't cover, and I didn't have the money. I had to ask my mom to borrow money, and it was the worst feeling in the world, just not being able to provide for my kids. So I vowed like right then and there, like I'll get a second job, I'll get a third job, I'll do whatever it takes. But man, wouldn't it be nice if I didn't have to do all that? Like, wouldn't it be nice to figure out some way that I could bring in some extra income? If I could find something that would literally just make me an extra $600 a month, that was going to pay my daughter's school tuition, and that was going to pay my car payment, which was going to make it possible for me to cut back to part-time and be more present as a mom. So I had no idea. That was my goal, you guys. That was my goal. And honestly, I didn't have such high hopes because this was a brand new world to me. I had no experience in this. I had no idea that when I started this, that I'd be having $10,000 and $20,000 months as a stay-at-home mom. So I started this in September of last year. I've been doing this for 11 months. And it's just crazy. I started in September. I quit my job in October. I was present in December for the first Christmas since being a mom. I got to see my son's first steps. I've seen every field trip, every doctor appointment, every birthday for my kids. And I never got that before. I was working 12-hour shifts. I was sneaking out the door at 5 a.m. My husband was getting them up. He was getting my daughter off to preschool. I was lucky if I maybe got to see my kids 20 minutes a day. Like silly little things that I'm sure sound silly and little to other people are so big to me. Like getting to make pancakes with my kids in the morning and just getting to chat with my daughter on her way to school or be the one to pick her up. I never got that before. So I truthfully didn't even realize like how much I was missing until I'm getting to experience it like this. I've never imagined flexibility like this was anywhere in the cards for me. And I love this when I say like flexible. Yeah, it's a 2-hour workday, but like I've got 3 kids under the age of 5. I have to split that up. So I'll listen to our daily video. They're short, they're bite sized, they're about 5 to 10 minutes long. I listen to that while I'm doing dishes in the morning. I get my husband out the door for work. I get my daughter out the door for preschool. I do dishes and I listen to our training video. Then I make a piece of content while my son's taking a nap. And then I'm about to run out the door and sit in the school pickup line and I'll make another piece of content. I make this work around the life that I want because I never again want to miss any of those moments. So I just want to like hopefully inspire you guys that myself as a person has changed so much. Yes, I've made $98,000 and it's been the biggest blessing, but I actually get to be like that hands-on mom. I can sit on the floor and be present with my kids because I'm not so stressed and overwhelmed. I'm not constantly snapping at them. I'm not nagging at my husband all the time. This has given me like something that I've never even saw in the stars for me. So you guys, just in the last 6 months alone, I've paid off $30,000 worth of debt. I paid off my Suburban 3 years early. And I just want you guys to know, like, there is somebody out there, so many people out there waiting to relate to you and your story. So don't look at other people's success and be like, oh man, it must be nice. It is nice and you deserve it. Every single one of you deserves it, to know that your time is valuable. And there is a way that you can pick and choose what you do with your time and you can make that work for you. You can be present and provide, and you don't have to pick between the two anymore.
Oh, I love that. And I just want to I want you to share one thing that I think is so inspiring, and that is, I love the car thing where you know, are able to literally do this business, you know, when you're in the car waiting for your children. And so you don't have to sacrifice that time.
Yeah.
Can you share that real quick before you go? Because I know you got to go, but
Yeah, it's literally just that flexibility. I make content in the school pickup line. I literally do this. I will never again, I can confidently tell you, I will never again miss a moment. I heard about this from Victoria. I purchased from Victoria, and I told her before I started this, I'm going to see my son's first steps. And I was there, and I caught it on camera, and I sent her a video, and we laughed about it. I cried about it. Okay. But I can tell you, like, we're getting ready to go on vacation at the end of the month. And if my family says, hey, mom, we want to go down to the pool, I can literally be like, okay. And in the car on the way down there, I can make my 60-second piece of content. You know what I mean? Like, I don't have to be like, oh, I have to do some office work. I'll catch up in a couple hours. This goes with me anywhere, everywhere, like literally around the life that I want.
So powerful, isn't it? So powerful. So thank you so much for sharing. I appreciate it. And let us know when you hit 100K. We want to celebrate with you.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you. And I'm going to share my screen real quick, okay? But the main goal of this webinar today was for you guys to hear strategies from six-figure income earners. And that's exactly what you've been hearing. Because you guys, guess what? It doesn't matter if you have something to sell if you don't know how to market, right? That's the thing. That's where people get so caught up on, I'm going to market this lip gloss. Well, if you market a lip gloss, you're going to make $9 on a lip gloss. That means you would need 100 customers to make $900. I love the fact that when we sell a legacy builder program, we make $900. If somebody buys our digital mastery, we make $600. If somebody buys our passive daily pay blueprint, we make $300. If somebody purchases the Launchpad, we make $100. Do you guys realize if you just got one customer a day on each of them, that is $1,900 a day you could make. And you can do it all through automation. So what happens when you purchase, you get immediate access to our community that has over 34,800 people inside our community. And this is some of the additional training that you get. That's the daily videos that Jessica was talking to you about that you get every day to equip you with what you need with skills and strategies so you, my friend, can reach your goals. We have a content vault that gives you content ideas. We have additional social media training. You get training of how the community members hit six figures in 6 months. And then here is our program that you get. It literally walks you through. You're going to have a clear understanding of what passive income is. You're going to have a clear understanding of how you can make 100% profit off of digital products and programs. And when you get started today in the program, you are also going to get some additional bonuses. You're going to get Canva crash course where you can create all your content inside Canva. You're also going to get the 30-day market strategy growth plan. This is literally the strategies that I followed from going from 0 followers to making 6 figures. You're going to get how to launch your own business using master resale rights, which that is showing you how to make 100% profit. Think about this. If you're going to launch an online business, no matter what you do, you have to have something to sell. Do you want to sell something and make 25% profit, or do you want to sell something and make 100% profit? You're also going to get 200 digital product ideas because maybe you want to launch your own product, service, or program. You're going to get the mindset, message, and marketing to your first $1 million. And if you want to launch your business with an invisible brand where you're not talking on video, we have your Invisible Empire training. So again, you get all of those additional bonuses. And with the Legacy Builder program, you get all of that for only $900. And that comes with immediate 4 income streams. And that is what I love, because I was like, okay, so I'm going to purchase a program to learn, but I can be learning and earning at the exact same time. Now, if that is not in your budget or in your goals and dreams, we have a $600 digital mastery you can purchase, or we have a $300 passive daily pay blueprint, or a $100 launch pad. Okay, so there's 4 different products that you can pick from. Now, all you have to do if you're ready to get started is just get back with the person that invited you. They actually sent you an email. And if you go to the very bottom of that email, you can see a PS inside of there. And that will show you exactly all of the products, and they can answer any questions that you have. Okay. So you guys, if you have a question, you can raise your hand. Just go to the reaction and you can raise your hand. You do need to show your video because I like to look at you in the face when we answer your questions, and we'll do about 5 minutes of Q&A real quick here. So does anybody have any questions? So if you don't have any questions being on here, that's 100% okay. Reply to that email. They would love to answer their questions. So I guess we don't have any questions.
Yeah, but no faces, no hands, no nothing. So we good.
Awesome, everybody. Thank you guys for joining us. Have an awesome day. Again, get back with the person that introduced you. Thanks everybody for sharing. It's so inspiring seeing everyday people being able to turn their life completely around. Thanks everybody. Bye. Thank you, Amy. You're awesome. Bye.